Three, two, one, go! battle. Little Mac, Dr. Mario. Three, two, one, go! Start the battle. Young Link. Little Mac. Three, two, one, go!
don't look good on you, son.
Start the battle. Kong! Shulk! Fox. 3, 2, 1, go!
result.
Start battle.
voice and voice right here? What is going on right now? There's a Smash Ultimate set on my screen. I was just teleporting here. I was in my room chilling, playing multiverses. We're not hearing what's going on. So Blank versus Delay is on my screen. I like these two players, so tell me about them, Ritual.
Yeah, so right, Blank, CPR, a Daisy player, number two Daisy player in Connecticut, right? Only because Bling is present. And Blank also a very defensive Daisy player, but doesn't have the problems on lock as Link. Delay, on the other hand, plays Link, has kind of had inconsistent results. At the end of the summer, started doing really well and making consistent top 8s, but then recently has kind of gotten a little bit more inconsistent once again. Right now, the players in there right after put Blank off stage in the corner, and that reverse boomerang hit could have led to something, but Delay just not expecting it to find its mark, and now on the other blast on itself.
Yeah. And Blank takes first stock, Delay. Keeping it close though, it wasn't like first stock and then it was like at 40. Blank is sitting at a cool 116, nothing. Link with his gigantic Master Sword can't take out quickly, but you gotta find the kill, and Blank was doing a good job avoiding it, but finds it there.
Yeah, sometimes just all you need is a big sword, right? And Link certainly has that. One of the great Z catch there from Delay as well. Has a turnip, so at least has some way out. But the hero spin back from ledge, the high mix up and just looking for the boomerang there, not gonna find its mark, and that's a stitch face waffle.
That is a stitch face, and as it comes, it goes. So not going to see much action there. But we talk about item play in this matchup. There's a lot going on with the turnips and the bombs from Link and the boomerangs and the bow. There's a lot of items going on.
Yeah, no, it definitely is very much a little bit of a projectile simulator. Both characters also have pretty unique tools to deal with it, right? Link's got that shield, but not gonna help when you're facing away, and against melee moves, that back air gonna find the stock. And now Delay on his last stock of game 1 waffle. Oh, what can we find here? Okay, just look at Blank finding a huge combo on the platform here. You're looking to make anything happen. Delay trying to find a E-drop bomb, but instead just etching it with the forward air. Not going to find its mark, but Link's Nair is so active and at least gives him a little bit of breathing room. The reverse hit boomerang going to combo into the up smash, take the stock, and Delay is still in this game, but he put himself in the corner, Waffle, and you just can't do that against Blank.
You cannot do that, especially when he has a bomb. Oh, the Z-drop, he manages to avoid it, and that is going to do it. Blank with the back air. How many times have you seen a Peach get the final stock with the back air? Probably a million times at this point, and Blank does it again. Old reliable.
Yeah, I mean, right, like Peach back air, pretty much her main kill option in Ultimate. She obviously has, you know, F smash, she has Peach bomber, she has her combos into kills, she's got forward air as well, but back air.
Yo,
but
can we talk about?
I was gonna say because
can we talk about the
yes.
forward air, like the move? She takes the crown off of her head and smacks you with it.
Yeah,
it's so sick.
Yeah, sometimes you got to get a little bit of metal in there. Get those iron knuckle or those brass knuckles at home. But Delay at the end of that game just kind of panicked a little bit. Started mashing some very unsafe options on shield, and I think it was once he saw the bomb, he was just like, oh no, and that kind of oh no never reset, and it gave Blank the opportunity to find that final back air.
Everyone panics when they see bomb on the screen, no matter where you're at, and it takes you a little bit to reset from that panic state. And yeah, Blank taking advantage of that, knowing that he struck fear into him by just getting good RNG in that moment, which is funny.
Yeah, but, and this set, right, is also to make top 8 winners side winners quarters right now, so we're still in best of 3 territory. And Waffle, what do you think of this small battlefield counter attack from Delay here?
I honestly don't know how much it's going to affect the field of play. It's probably more the same, you know, but just a little shorter of a battlefield here means that I guess Link's sword will take up more of the stage. You know, that's what I'm thinking when I'm fighting against Link. I'm like, ooh, his hitbox is really big.
Yeah, you also have you have boomerang, it fills more space. You have lower platforms which make it harder for Peach to kind of float camp you out easier to find those juggle situations and cover platform with juggle. The first hit up F smash mix up into the jab from Delay, just gonna rack on some damage, but getting grabbed. This could be death. Blank looking for something a little saucy.
He was cooking.
And
I don't know what he was cooking, but he was cooking there.
Listen, I mean, you know, he was probably cooking some turnip soup. That's all I'm saying.
Some turnip soup? That sounds disgusting.
No, it's good.
You've had it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make me some then.
I didn't say I knew the recipe, dude.
All right. Well, then I will never vouch for turnip soup in my life. Soup. Oh, my God. I can speak. Delay is racking on the percent right now, by the way. He is taking on a 60% stock extra credit on this second stock.
Yeah, and I mean, part of it, right, really has been the smaller stage, as well as Blank kind of, right, getting a little bit cheeky with that up B earlier. He hasn't been able to really get away from the zone of control hold that Delay has set up, almost finding a fair there, but that's a Mr. Saturn. So far, we've seen a Stitch Face, we've seen a Mr. Saturn, and a bomb through 2 games. That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy. You know what else is crazy? The fact that Delay is living to 187 on this second stock, which allowed him to grab a lot of extra credit here, and now he has a 74% lead going into the second stock. But Blank is slowly trying to whittle that down. Let's see how Blank can do it. He is the favorite here.
Yep, and I mean, you got the real caster curse on that 187. But Blank gonna find his way out of the corner with a fair, gonna get a combo starter, has a juggle situation now. Waffle has turnip as well, so has ability to control space, but Delay slowing things down, just playing a little bit more patient and managing to catch it. This could be a really cheeky bomb setup, but it's just gonna control ledge for the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's such a good option as Link. He's so good in the corner. He has so many options that you have to always be aware of when you're the opposing player against Link, and it can be sometimes too many options for you to adjust to at once. But Blank doing a really good job of getting out of the corner there and extending the advantage all the way to the corner, almost leading to a stock, but Delay gets it right there. Fighting back from ledge.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful route from Delay, right? That early up B, not something Blank was expecting at all. But until that stock was taken, and now, right, it is, Blank had brought it all the way back from being a huge amount of percent down on bringing it all the way back even. And if you're Delay, even if you take this game, right, that's weighing in the back of your mind is I couldn't maintain this lead as a character that wants to zone you out that's much better in the lead. And that is going to be a real test for his mental going to get.
Yeah, but he's... No.
Oh, no.
I was just about to say some great things about Delay, but Delay, you do not get those things after that SD.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, getting caught by Ultimate's buffer system, also called, sometimes called input delay, and nothing coming out in time. Gonna lose his winner's side, unfortunately, to an
but
S. Unfortunately,
he
to
can
an
always
SD.
run it back in losers. That's the beauty of a double elimination bracket.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Also, did you say something about being in top 8 earlier?
I wasn't. No.
Okay. I thought I heard
The
you say
person
something
who
about...
beat me made top 8, though.
Okay. How'd you do today? 1-2, 2-2?
1-2.
Same here.
I'm in the redemption bracket, I think, but I might drop.
I was gonna say I'm not.
I might drop. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm washed, but you know what isn't washed? Battle for the Multiverse, January 14th. It's the first Multiverse Monthly, and Vortex Heroes. That's our first Arcadian. We've got so many great events coming up, Waffle.
We have so many great events coming up. I'm going to definitely go into the Multiverses Monthly. I'm super excited for that. The roster on that is insane.
You know what else I'm excited for, though? Our weeklies. Every week, us, right now. It is actually $5 venue, $5 entry now. And also tomorrow, those Multiverses weeklies on Wednesdays, 7:30 EST, 156 Meriden Road for both events.
Yeah.
If you're here, you know where the Ultimate Weekly is streamed, but the Multiverse Weekly is streamed on Ajax_HQ. And we have a Legacy, the Vortex Legacy Smash Ultimate Monthly number 2. The first one was utterly fantastic. $10 venue, $10 singles, $150 pop bonus. You should all come out. I've heard we might have some guest casters coming too. Who knows? We might have some players from out of state because I've heard about some carpools thinking about coming down. So it's going to be a great event, but not as great as this set coming up right in front of us.
What do you mean? It's going to be way better than this set. That
I-
monthly is insane.
You don't want to watch... Oh.
I want
you
to
don't-
watch both.
You don't want to watch Shulk Mario?
Actually, I do. I love this matchup.
Yeah, Shulk
I
Mario.
love Shulk. Shulk is actually one of the most interesting characters in the entire game.
Why? 'Cause
For
he
the
cheats?
sole fact, yeah. Well, he does cheat with the down B button, but also that cheating
Down B?
down B, isn't it? Oh, it's neutral B.
I was gonna say.
neutral B.
I was
I'm
gonna
dumb.
say his
I'm dumb.
counter is not a good move at
His
all.
counter is sick. Don't you love when your counter misses? You like hit a move, they hit you. You hit the counter, they hit you, and you don't hit them back. Isn't that hilarious?
I mean, yeah, sometimes. But Mario sometimes struggles against sorties, so that's going to be something, right, to keep in mind here, as well as all of the Monado arts, right? Speed is going to buff his frame data, jump is going to allow him to get out, like, kind of get away from Mario a little bit easier, and shield is going to negate a lot of the combos that Don is really known for, right? Like, he finds a lot of non-traditional starters and non-traditional Mario strings, but he might not have an opportunity in this matchup, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he adjusts.
Yeah, it will be definitely interesting for sure. Don is definitely one who's got the Mario combos on lock, but he's definitely not he doesn't like rely on them as much as other up-and-coming Marios do, you know?
But it's not going to matter. Or if you can't find your way past that blade, that big disjoint going to come in clutch as Bakko finds only like a 7% to death and really just controlling the game, trying to find a counter mix up here, but this could be a big opportunity. The shield art, though, going to force Don to back off, allow Bakko to get back to stage and reset the situation, Waffle.
Yeah, the thing with popping shields is that as soon as you pop shield, it puts you in a terrible position because, one, you do get out of the combo, but now you have to, you have the speed debuff, and it makes it hard to get out of certain situations. You kind of like stick yourself in place. So the mix-ups that come out from that are going to be really interesting from Don because you can either, play around them and try to get other hits or just like bait them out.
No, absolutely. Bakko now trying to find his way out of the corner. A Nair's going to allow him to take some stage control just for the second. And that backslash not going to find the extra damage from hitting behind. But neither is that up smash. Going to miss it smart. Going to get back thrown off stage. And the jump art at least going to allow him to get back.
Yeah, and doing a forward air from the ledge was really smart there. Don tried to catch a jump from ledge. And,
no.
Bakko called that out with the forward air and then gets another stock on the left-hand side of the stage. Bakko's cooking.
Bakko is cooking, right? This is the issue with Mario Shulk, is that not only do you have a big sword, even though Mario's frame data is better on paper, all of these sets, right, all of the arts are just so good. Like, Buster just racks on the damage. Right, smash kills early, and yeah, the down smash gonna do it. Bakko with a JV 3 stock coming in clutch. And
JV?
Ajax running production. I just want to let you know my mic is popping in my ears when I'm talking. So
I think both of us are.
yeah, I think we both are a little bit. But getting right into game number 2, we're gonna see the small Battlefield counter pick. Battlefield probably banned.
Battlefield Light.
Well, I was gonna say Battlefield probably banned. Smashville probably banned. Hollow Bastion, I would imagine. Maybe Tom. No popping here from us. And Don gonna bring it into game number 2.
Rubbing the hands together.
Yeah, maybe looking
He's
like
trying
he
to heat
wants
up.
to.
He's trying to heat up.
Looking like he wants to steal Shulk's girl a little bit with that drip.
Who's Shulk's girl?
I don't know.
I don't. Same.
I just assume there's romance.
I hope there's Xenoblade fans in the chat who are like fuming right now because
we should have just told people it was Pyra Mythra and then just lied to people.
Yes, that would be funny.
Okay.
Because they're in 2 different universes. Well, not universes, but different games.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see how Don bounces back from that game 1 loss. He definitely did not get anything started that he wanted to. Very much credit to Bakko for putting him into positions that he didn't like and taking a lot of. I think all of his KOs came from off-stage situations, which is really nice from Bakko.
Yeah, and that reverse up, he almost did it, but Bakko ready with the high. By getting put off stage, though, Don is starting off so much better. This small stage, not giving Bakko as much space to work with, and getting his roll red, and Don heating up in game number 2 as he is so prone to do. I feel like we see him lose a lot of game 1 convincingly, but then afterward, it's just like he becomes almost unhittable in game 2.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a slow starter. You know, like Reggie Gigas? You know how he has the slow start ability? But then, like, after you get through game 1, he just turns into, like, the best, like, form of himself, and I think that's kind of what Don does in some sets, and we're seeing it here firsthand. Oh my god, he caught the jump all the way up there, but since Shulk cheats.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, the delay on the jump, I love the delay on the jump part there, and the up smash scoop hitbox, people forget about that. Gonna find it. Don almost SDIing out with the SDI up and away, but it's not going to matter. The shield art gonna allow Bakko to get out of it. He's looking for an opportunity to switch, and because he doesn't have this dial sword, it's going to be so hard to find it.
And now that he went through shield, he doesn't have access to it anymore, which is definitely something important. If Don gets a low percent up there, he will be able to combo and do something right here.
Yeah, and that was the first time we actually saw Buster this match, right? Bakko was so good at controlling space in game 1, he barely never needed to use it, but now down 70%. He needs to find ways to rack on damage fast. That backslash gonna do a little bit, getting a solid 15 and stage control. Don needs to find his way out of disadvantage here, but gonna do so with a -2 button on shield in that back there.
Yeah, Don is definitely getting used to Shulk and Bakko's timings now, because I think that stock he had like 4 or 5 different 4 or 5 different parries on Bakko's areas, so he's definitely adapting to the matchup.
And I love that after temp.
That is the it's a bait. Like sometimes at low percents he can still combo you on shield drive because he just goes nowhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And trying to get that down or that dash attack 2 frame, not gonna find it though. Don just jumping over, punishing the end lag on Shulk's options if he's not in art. And so far Bakko just hasn't been able to find the same success landing on the smaller stage. He's not really able to mix up his drift the same way, and that back air barely not gonna do it. Great DI from Don to hold on to his second stock. And Bakko's got a ways to go, but might be able to start it there. No, great DI again from Don.
And gets a grab on the ledge. This could be it. I don't know if he has any Monado arts.
But he saved his jump, so really smart from him there. But that back air, so much end lag without speed art that even on shield, it's gonna cost him. The up B gonna take it. Great awareness from Bakko to know that he still grabbed with the reverse ledge hitbox, but it's not gonna matter. Again, getting punished for that back air with an up smash. And that was kind of the story of this game, is on the smaller stage, right, with less room to work with, and those lower platforms, kind of a better combo stage for Mario in general. That AJ's trolling us over here.
You really want to shield those ads.
Yeah, but Bakko kind of just kept getting his core vanilla frame data up on it.
I think what happened was because of the small stage, Don was always able to be in Bakko's space, where he couldn't be able to space aerials in a spacing that he would like, and because of that, Don was able to parry his attempts and then get an anti-air here and there. and it was really hard for Bakko to adjust to that. So let's see how he does here on PS2. There's a little more room to work, but I don't know if Don is going to let him use it.
That was almost so smart from Bakko. He tried to find an up B, but it got caught out. He got all that percent for it. Shield Art still didn't allow him to get out of the situation. Don was ready, but with Buster, he's racking on the percent, brings it right back even. Now with stage control, this could be scary for Don, but he's managing to find so many more ways in this game.
Yeah, and Bakko, like you said, popped Shield Art very early in that stock, and Don was able to get a couple more hits because of it than he normally would have if the Shield Art was an option there.
Yeah, and Bakko's looking for a falling forward air, trying to get Shulk below ledge, but doesn't manage to find it, and just trying to use his superior range to control space, but Don's aware that he's not getting these dial storages, right? Like, punishing that 11 frame startup, gonna put him in the corner, and even though Bakko had the dial storage because he was interrupted by hit stun, it still didn't matter as Don found that first stun.
Yeah, I mean, his positioning there on the edge was so good, and then Don getting a cheese at 23%.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hit him with that cape. You gotta hang that barber's cape on him and make it work.
Barber's cape.
You can give him a little fresh cut.
Does Mario does haircuts on the side? Is that his next game? Where just everything, you know how like everything had a hat before, now that everything's taken off the hat and they got a fade.
Yeah, I mean historically, right, like barbers were surgeons. I don't see why they can't also be plumbers.
I mean,
I mean, surgeons are just a lot of surgeons. Surgery is just plumbing for people.
Mario just like will take any freaking hobby and make it his job, but oh my god, what a down air from Bakko there. Evening up the stocks, and we got a last stock game 3 situation here. Who is going to take it, and who will go down into the losers bracket where all the demons are?
And it's really a treat to see Bakko play as well, right? We don't see him out at these events too much. I know he goes to Hog a little bit more, but he's actually a Quinnipiac student, competes on their team there, and has really carried them through certain results, but calling out that low recovery, Bakko just trying to mix up Don, drift under the platform, and Don ready for it with the F smash. I really like that option from him, right? Because it's actually pretty safe because you throw it out. If they go low, it's going to catch them. If they land on platform, or your end, they have that 4 frames of end lag, right? Of just landing lag, and then even if they drop below plat, by the time Shulk can really push a button, you're already out of lag and you can punish their next option.
Yeah. Don was just very good in the corner in that game 3 to the point where he forced Bakko into a lot of situations that he normally wouldn't like and punished almost perfectly every time. I think most of his KOs came in that corner, so that was kind of the story of the set where it was like Bakko was really good on the ledge in game 1, and then it came all the way full circle where Don was the one who was taking advantage most on the offstage and the ledge situations. I'm
going to be honest. I would not be surprised at all if we end up seeing the run back of that set later on in bracket.
Maybe.
Because Bakko is, again, doesn't go to CT defense that much, but he's very talented. It, again, like, competes with Quinnipiac on their team, travels with them, has played a lot of players in a lot of different regions, and also Shulk is scary, and there's not a lot of them. It's really hard to get quality matchup experience for that character unless you pretty much around here in the Northeast, unless you pretty much live in Long Island, in which case you got Solarts to help you out.
I mean, yeah, that character's okay. I mean, it just has a cheater. He just has a cheater move.
And a huge sword.
Yeah.
But he can buff.
But he has bad frame data, so bad
character.
But
so does Hero, and Hero's not bad. Both these characters.
Hero's funny though.
Waffle, stop lying to the people. And
I'm not lying to the people. Is that the characters?
You are lying to the people. Get out.
If you want me to leave, I will leave.
No. No, AJ doesn't want to get on the mic after this weekend. Give him the time off. I know.
Now you're lying to the people.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We both lie to the people.
It's crazy how the tables have turned, and the Big Mac, Little Mac, is here. Yeah.
DKBK moment.
The DKBK moment. And they're both dead.
Unfortunate.
What the heck is going on? Zeke, if you guys don't know, ZekeReds is the local Little Mac name here in Connecticut, and for some reason, Yeah, and for some reason, every one of his sets is just the craziest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't matter who he's playing. It could be literally his round 1. Doesn't matter. Something wild always happens, and that is the perfect example of it there. He side B's Blank off the ledge, gets the KO, but can't make it back.
Yep, and that counter was so smart from Zeke. He was high enough that even if it missed, he still had the opportunity to get back to ledge. Finds the KO punch. Blank just gets caught holding shield.
Yeah.
So you can't shield that move. You can't parry it though.
Yeah, that was really surprising that Blank decided to go for shield after that check shield situation when he had the KO punch on deck. I kind of was thinking that I kind of thought Zeke was going to tech chase with the KO punch, and then when I saw Blank pop up shield, I was like, he's dead.
Yeah. So Zeke, they're opting for just the one up tilt into up B on Peach. You actually still get 2 of them. Gonna find down tilt side B there. That's a classic bread and butter, just racking up some percent. But Blank still able to track him down, keeping this game close. But you gotta remember, Zeke SD.
He did SD at like 22%
yeah.
too.
Buffered a second down air, and that was it.
That is kind of the life of a Little Mac main. Like, I don't think SDs and like low percent kills will ever phase Zeke in his life because he plays Little Mac, you know?
Yep. And great job there, that neutral B armor, finding its way through the up air, gonna allow Mac to land for free. People don't forget about that tool, and the KO punch gonna find the stock. As soon as that Peach bomber hit, where it bounces you off, but 6 you in a decent amount of lag, and with how fast Mac is, you can kind of chase them down, and most Peaches will kind of instantly float to kind of recollect themselves, get their options back. Zeke, very familiar playing Blank, knew that, and just straight up caught the float with KO punch.
Yeah, like you were saying, the side B puts you in like a really awkward height to where KO punch is like very much threatenable, you know? Like, you can't really get to the ground quick enough to pick an option. You kind of just have to like predict that he's going to KO punch and air dodge, which is also not a position you want to be in as Mac, because if he reads that, he can get the KO punch anyways.
You know, I have a print of Little Mac that I bought at LMBM on the wall in my room right now. I love this character. Going to Battlefield 2 for Blank's counter pick, even though this is not historically a great stage for Peach and Daisy, it makes a lot of sense in this matchup, you would think, but it's also Mac's best stage, so there could be some potential for some weird combos here.
There could be potential for some weird combos. I mean, Zeke does actually surprisingly well at doing platform combos with Mac. You know, I think the stereotype is that he's a sniper with these KO punches today.
That's a tech from Smash 4 called Gazelle Punch, where you instant drop off ledge, and basically it's not an NIL, but it's something very similar where because of how you get a grounded KO punch from ledge. Really good stuff from Zeke pulling out that tech, but Blank was ready for it and is racking him on, Zeke about to get lapped in percent. So there it is, trying to find his way down, and these platforms, Blank has been so good at catching him. Tried to find that down air tech, that would have been death had he hit.
Yeah, it would have been death, but it is not death, and he gets back to stage, and now Zeke has the stage control and the KO punch. I don't think he's missed one of the so he don't miss.
Didn't he miss? He missed the KO punch, the Gazelle punch at ledge.
No, it hit.
Oh no, it hit.
It just
didn't kill him,
KO.
because it was because it was the aerial version. He missed the Gazelle punch, so it didn't find its stock. Now trying to find time, just mashing F smash, and the frame 3 up B out of shield gonna take the stock. Zeke using all of the tools in this character's kit to try and find a way to stay in this game, but Blankton's so good at controlling space, utilizing Peach's floatiness to find his way out of some of these confirms a little bit early and just force Zeke to get very creative on the ground.
Yeah, Blank's adjustments in game 2 have been really, really impressive to see. You know, he's realized what character is on the screen and has adjusted his game plan to fit that character.
I love that pivot cancel F tilt or up tilt from Zeke. Finding that reverse hit, it's gonna come out sooner. It's gonna confirm into up B a little bit better. Now with KO punch on deck, he went for it immediately. I wasn't expecting that.
Nuke the bots.
Nuke
the bots. He didn't miss that.
I wasn't expecting him to go for it because almost a kill percent, right? If you can hold that KO punch, the game's right back even. Gonna find down tilt up B, but it's not gonna do it. Waffle, and I feel like this game might be just not quite in reach for Zeke unless he can find a stock here in
gotta,
this situation.
He's got to find it, and then he's got to put on pressure with the KO punch. That's the only way he can do this, and I've seen him make these comebacks before, so I know he can do this.
But at 112, right, it's so scary because you get hit once, you get hit twice, you're so far off stage. Using that fair mix-up to try and find his way back, but down tilt, double jump, fair, gonna catch him at ledge, and that's gonna be a game for our first game. No, wait, Bakko. Wait, what am I saying? Bakko down. Yeah, we literally just watched the game 3. Hi guys, I'm tired.
You're
I haven't
tired?
slept all week.
Hi, I'm Reed. You're tired? Haha, I made the dad joke.
No,
Anyways.
hi Reed, I'm right.
You're right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're on the left though.
You know,
I hope we get put on a back.
you know, I think this exchange.
I want to farm one of those clips,
say,
please.
I
Can we
think-
farm one of those clips, please?
I think what this
I want to go
exchange.
viral.
I think this exchange is what we call a draw in terms of who's making a worse joke at any given moment. And so reading, writing, drawing, but no.
Reading Rainbow?
Well, no
Shout
LeVar
outs?
Burton on the screen. We only got Little Mac and Daisy here, looking for the down tilt KO punch, but some great up and away DI plus Peach's floating is not gonna let that confirm. And the up B gonna catch it, gonna rack some damage on Waffle, and allows Zeke to at least maintain stage control for now.
Yeah, that was insane. He hit him with the F smash, and it had so much shield stun that it pushed Daisy all the way back so that Blank's shield grab didn't hit, and then got scooped up by the up B somehow.
That fair was so smart, knowing he wasn't in the 6-second timer, so even if he was within that 6-second window, so even if he got put into combo, it wouldn't hit. Whiffing the KO punch there, Blank has started to get a little bit more tricky with some of these drift ins, and Zeke hasn't been able to find the same opportunities. Looking for a down tilt mix-up, trying to find a chase, but that footstool gonna come in clutch, put Zeke at the corner, and somehow finding his way back to stage.
Yeah. I just feel like Blank has been playing so much better, and especially when KO punches on the screen, he is much more wary of it. I feel like game 1, he kind of didn't have it on his mental stack, and then got hit by it twice and lost because of it. Because Zeke hasn't been able to get the KO punches, it is a lot harder to get KOs on this really frustrating Daisy.
Yeah, and I mean, look at some of the stuff Blank is doing, right? He's trying to find his way into all these diagonal plays, right? These upwards diagonals, finding these falling aerials that are kind of hard for Little Mac to contest unless he's looking for an up smash. And just doing a much better job slowing the pace down, playing away from Zeke, kind of maintaining this mid-range where you can find something, but F-tilt kills so early. Gonna find the stock, and with the KO punch on stage, Blank has to play a little bit more scary.
Yeah,
right now.
Blank is definitely not trying to approach right now. He's just holding his space, making sure that doesn't overextend and let Mac get the KO punch.
Yep.
Gets the grab to get rid of the KO punch right there.
Zeke get overextend a little bit, trying to find just an F smash to get into KO punch range, or aim, but with all the unlag on it, it just didn't work out. Blank and jumping out of the combo, but down tilt dash attack gonna keep him in the corner. Another footstool. Blank has been using these to the maximum throughout this set to just mix up his landings on Zeke and kind of put him in a little bit of an awkward situation with some of that extra lag.
Yeah, that is really interesting because how often do you see footstools on the stage? Like, very, very, very little unless it's out of shield.
And that was another stitch face, so gonna confirm into the grab with the amount of extra shields that it hits. And you do sometimes, right? But they're normally out of shield. They normally confirm into a combo, and instead, Blank just using them to mix up the timing. And that, right, that down air reset we were talking about earlier, coming in clutch there, but not gonna find the stock. The second one, however, is gonna do so, Waffle, and just like that, Zeke is right back in this game, now has a KO punch. This is winnable.
This is definitely winnable unless he loses KO punch right here. Then it's looking pretty bleak, but he's got it, and Blank is scared. He is not trying to overextend. That hit doesn't do it, but that one will, and now we have 118, no KO punch, and a red hot fire ZekeReds.
And he found the back air, and then Zeke expected that third back air, and instead, Blank just drifted back side B. Really good stuff from him. Gonna find the jab just to rack on some damage on platform. We're still back even. This is kill percent for both these characters. And the up smash gonna do it.
Yes.
Zeke upsetting Blank and making his way into, was that winners finals?
Yes.
Against Don, right?
Yep.
So this is gonna be, I mean, we're probably gonna see Little Mac, Mario, but we might also see the ages come out.
That's gonna be a hype set.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that
and
so much.
Zeke, Don has gotten a Vortex. I think he's got one. I think I was.
He's gotten close, but he hasn't got one. Or he might have.
I want to say he got like 18. Or, yeah. I think he got one because I think I was on the mic for when he won. Yeah, Zeke hasn't got one.
All right,
Start G
we need the historians in the chat to help us out here. Has Don won a Vortex Legends? There's been 32 of them. I'm sure he's won one.
And if you want to go and be a historian, check out some old sets in a Twitch format. Check out VGTV_melee and VGTV_ultimate 24/7 tournament and reruns. And
You know
if
what?
you like sets, check out VGBootCamp on all platforms, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. You can like, follow, and subscribe, and have access to all the VODs in the world, Waffle.
You know what? VGTV actually came in clutch when I forgot my AirPods at work. I just put it on, and it was a random set, and I was like, yo, this is hot.
You know what else is hot, though? Multiversus Mayhem on Wednesdays here, 156 Meriden Road, Waterbury, Connecticut, streamed on Twitch TV, Ajax_HQ, and the Smash Ultimate Monthly here January as well, January 28th at the end of the month. There's going to be so many fantastic players in attendance. Waffle.
Zoo is saying Don won one.
Yep. Waffle. So
Don is him.
yeah, Don is him. But I was going to say Don has, according to Zoo, and I did say it. I got you, Zoo. I know. That Don has won a Vortex. So we've got Don and Zeke. Zeke still looking for that first one. Don came so close 2 weeks ago. He beat Ling on his path to Grants. Went up 2-0 in the rematch on winner's side, and then it all fell apart.
Ling snapped
he lost
his fingers.
6. You're right. Ling snapped his fingers. Lost 6 straight games. Had his controller. Had his meds though. Unlike at LMBM this past weekend, and but. We're good. Jumping back into best of 3 territory for a second as we head over to loser's side of bracket.
We were waiting on the winner of the loser's top 8 match between Delay and Nevy, and this time Delay won. So they are, I think, like 2-2 lifetime or something like that.
Yeah, and didn't they play in bracket earlier tonight?
No, but they
No?
played a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Delay got kind of sauced.
Oh yeah, no, it was on stream.
Delay got his revenge. So
Yep. So
Bakko,
yeah.
Delay.
Ajax off stream telling us that we were waiting on the winner of Delay versus Nevy, which was on stream a couple weeks ago.
Shout out to all those games, by the way.
Oh.
All goated. People should play.
Yeah. Delay.
Hades,
What does it say? AJ, can they hear you? Okay. AJ's telling you to play all the games you saw on his Switch. Also check out Axiom Verge 1 and 2, fantastic indie game Metroidvanias. As the first one, very similar, kind of very much a Metroid faithful remake. The second one, a lot more similar to Castlevania. Both really good games, but nothing kind of related to that on our screen right now. As Delay, Bakko, this is some Shulk versus, or some Link versus some Shulk coming up onto our screens here on PS2, the old faithful.
Yeah, for sure. I totally zoned out there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kept going there.
Yeah, and that's why you stopped. You didn't even like nudge me to be like, hey, I'm throwing it to you. But yeah, it is a battle of the iconic swords. You know that one tweet where it's like the most iconic sword pictures of all time? This is the battle of that.
Yeah, although I'm going to be honest, I don't think it really gets much more iconic than the Master Sword in general. Gonna catch Bakko there with that boomerang, but not going to find too much afterwards, trying to find a back air drag down. But that shields aren't going to allow Bakko to get out of dodge so quick. Had such an opportunity, but not able to find it, and Delay still somehow maintaining advantage for the moment. But it keeps just going back and forth level.
Yeah.
And unfortunate Waffle. Yeah. Unfortunately, Waffle, that just traded. That up B, he traded. The up B is traded, and Delay losing his stock there. They're losing that early lead. The shield are gonna send a shorter distance, put Bakko in that platform tech chase situation, and Delay able to find a fair, and again, that's Shulk's poor frame rate, even with speed, not able to punish that F smash on shield.
It is definitely not able to punish the F smash on shield. Delay is trying his best to find a stock on Bakko right now.
That was crazy tech.
But is going to matter. Jeez, jump art is so freaking
Yeah,
good.
jump art making you not just jump higher
But
and make
also
your
gives you
FD go
drift.
higher, but it also makes you floating, increases your airspeed. So you see that coming into flood there. Speed art doing the opposite, makes your jump lower. It still gives you high air drift, but it makes you a fast faller. So it can be a little bit scary sometimes. And however, that's just gonna beat out in the air, and Bakko's just gonna be able to put delay in the corner immediately. This is a scary situation, Waffle, because this percent keeps racking up.
Yeah, it has looked really bad when delay has been in the corner the entire time. Bakko has been playing it incredibly well the entire time. And Link, not one of the best characters in the corner, kind of struggles, is kind of, you know, a little heavy, kind of finds it hard to get out of those corner situations, and Bakko punching him time and time again.
And Delay just went for a footstool bomb combo there, but wasn't able to find it, got punished, but still able to start slowly bringing this back. Great delay there on the boomerang, and that because he's in shield art, that backslash even on the back hit isn't gonna kill. It certainly would have without, and Delay missing the bomb recovery. He just coming up short. Unfortunate.
Not like this. Oh no.
Arnar.
Oh no. But yeah, Bakko just takes those and is racking on the percent despite the unfortunate recovery there from Delay. He is not letting up and is putting on 73% extra credit here.
That was 5 hits, right? Like, Buster Art just makes you deal so much damage, so much shield damage. Now with the speed art, right? Link, not the fastest character, not really going to be able to get away. This could be so scary. And calling out the down air, making Delay feel like Bakko's going to cover him low, so he goes for the jump off ledge mix-up, and Bakko ready with the up smash to close out game number 1. And I'm going to be honest, pretty convincing fashion.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing there, especially after the first stock where it seemed like Bakko adjusted to what Delay's timings were and his rhythm. So let's see if Delay can adjust those a little bit to throw Bakko's rhythm off too.
I don't know how I feel about Delay going to FD because Shulk loves space.
Yeah, I remember when Don and Bakko were playing, I could read Don's lips. FD was the first first ban that he chose to do. And that's a good stage for Mario.
I was going to say, you understand, right? Like, I understand, right? Like, Delay, maybe not the most familiar with the Shulk matchup. There's not too many of them. And you're like, okay, I have more space. It's a larger blast zone. I die later. I can zone him out. But Shulk's combos are all kind of reliant on not getting interrupted by platform, especially in speed art. And you just have all of the room now to make that work unimpeded.
Well, let's see what Delay can bring to this counter pick. There was obviously a reason why he chose this stage, and let's see if that reason comes into play at all during the set. Maybe
was so ace on shield. That was so smart.
Maybe he just wanted to, you know, a lot of people say, you know, you make the neutral and the punish game a little bit more simpler when there's no platform. So maybe that's his thought process right here. I don't know. I will have to ask Delay after. But he is definitely still in this for sure. Only 30% in it. And
Delay trying to find that dash back, smash, but not going to, giving Bakko an opportunity to switch into shield art, get out of disadvantage, cheat just for a second, switching to speed art, get that frame rate up, and that's where it could be scary, but Delay's been spacing these forward airs on shield perfectly. Bakko hasn't been able to find a punish on him yet this game.
Yeah, for sure. It has definitely been rough for both players to get the kill, but when you have smash art, that's like easy mode, high percent.
Yeah, and Delay attempting to spin the win there, trying to take that stock with hero spin up B, but not gonna find it. And Bakko now with Buster could have been a huge opportunity for extra credit, but instead getting a little bit indecisive after that jump, and Delay gonna close it out.
Yeah, and last set we saw Bakko put on a huge amount of extra credit with that Buster, and Delay not allowing him to do that. Shulk's counter being an amazing move. When somebody hits you, you don't hit them back because we are choosing non-violence. Shulk decided non-violence with his counter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I almost just cut you off to shout at you for lying to the people, but you saved yourself there at the last second. And now the boomerang gonna cover space. Bakko forced into shield, giving Delay an opportunity to get in, but a whiff grab. Just unfortunate for him. Slight mistake on the spacing. Gonna give Bakko all the stage control, speed art. This could be so scary, and the speed F smash gonna come out, close the stock out at 7 already.
Yeah, at 70%,
On
at 70%, you are definitely not looking to lose your stock.
Also,
No?
that was 3 hits.
Oh my God! Now he's at kill percent again. If we're going based on the last stock, what the heck?
Okay, I'm sorry. Are we watching Shulk or are we watching Mythra with deep breathing here? Because that's been 5 hits and now that's 90%.
And he gets the forward air.
Yep, and the smash art and delay missing the tech, but gonna just give him a little bit more breathing room. Great stuff from him there to find a way back to stage. The up smash would have done it maybe, but that switch from the fielder at the last second is gonna come in clutch. And delay though, good job with these grabs, right? Just resetting the situation, waiting out field art, and has an opportunity if he can close this stock down.
Yeah, I think delay really needs to focus on not giving Bakko any of those really big leads that he's been going for. We saw him get a really good up smash read to end game 1, and if he can avoid them and not get his stock taken out in another percent, it can be kind of hard for Shulk to find a kill without smash art.
Yep, but Bakko able to find these get away, switch into speed art immediately. This time, though, delay finally ready with the grab and got the stock, but that smash art up B again. It's huge.
It's pretty good.
It's huge. It's huge.
Comes out
And
early.
you know
it's
what?
out of shield. It's got everything.
Yep,
you know?
you get a little over aggressive, and if Shulk has smash art on, that's gonna be your stock.
Yeah.
However, you know, still really good stuff from delay. He managed to make it pretty close.
Yeah, he was fighting back for sure. I think if he was able to not wait out, but get through that smash art, he might have been able to bring it back, but Bakko being very clever with just using the up B at a perfect time and taking the stock and taking the set, which will mean he moves on to loser semis, where he will play the winner of probably our next set coming up on stream, which will be
well.
Hindsight blank.
I mean, you could pull up the bracket if you really wanted to.
I don't want to. That's all the way over there.
But your phone is right there.
Oh, yeah.
You have the power.
Hmm.
You just don't want to use it.
I think I want to make sure that I guess it right, and then when it's actually them, I can get really shocked.
Okay, so so just know that if you don't get it right, then
You kicking me out?
no, I'm just gonna tell them what you are.
Tell them what I am.
Yeah.
A good-looking human being.
No, a liar.
A liar.
Just like with that statement.
Look who's walking up to the setup. Is that Hindsight? So it's Hindsight blank? Is that what I guessed? Never lying to the people, by the way.
That's not true.
That's not true. You're right.
See, that was a lie to the people.
Wow, it's almost like I'm a pathological liar and I shouldn't be on commentary.
Wait, what? Is
What?
that a true thing?
No, but at one point it might have been.
God damn it. Waffle, if you ever need a new tag, Gaslighter is always available.
Gaslighter?
Yeah.
You know, I thought about, at one point, I almost changed my tag. Do you know what it would have been?
No.
Okay. Do you want to know?
No.
Oh.
Tell me in a second, but
Okay.
this is Hindsight's first real run with Fox.
All right, so if Hindsight wins the set, I'll tell you.
Okay. But I was going to say, this is Hindsight's first real run with Fox here this week.
Yeah.
And both these players have a lot of good VODs of this matchup, right? Ling and Light playing here in this state at these locals for years. It does not get much higher level.
Is this Ling and Light light or
No,
Ling and Light diet?
No, look, Waffle, we have Ling and Light at home.
At home. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Only one of us is stuck in 2012, guys. The other one follows internet culture sometimes. I was gonna say it. I already had it queued, dude.
Oh my god, Mom and Dad, please stop fighting. Oh
That's true. You predict all of Ling's tournament polls. But okay. But you know what?
We are just contradicting ourselves so much to the point where you can't even trust us.
Yeah, and not only can you not even trust us, we just missed a whole stock get taken.
Blank's cooking. That's all. That's all they need to know.
Yeah, Blank cooking with great tech from Hindsight to find his way out of the situation, but took 100% in that one interaction. He lost neutral once and just got caught over and over. The fixed knockback on that counter though is not gonna do it.
It's fixed knockback. I learned that for the first time. That's good to know. Yeah. Amazing spacing there on the S match.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta call them out. Hindsight managing to do so. Back air into forward tilt, just gonna get a little bit of percent, reset them to neutral. Well, Hindsight could have found a dash attack after that second back air, I believe, but doesn't look for it. And now that down tilt again gonna two frame. Really good stuff from Blank. His timing with this has been on point.
Yeah, Hindsight is slowly growing into this match. He was kind of getting messed up in the first stock, but is slowly starting to remember what Fox does. He has not been playing this character for very long, and you can kind of tell that based on the first stock, but on the second stock you're realizing the work that he's been putting in with this character.
Well, you know, that early stall was good, but then he put himself parallel to ledge and didn't really, you know, just went straight for ledge. He didn't even threaten to mix up his angle even after Blank drops low, right? Like, even though it's in charge, you can still react. Trying now to find any opening. That down are gonna do so, but it's such a high percent, and Peach being so floaty, gonna pop her up just out of range for them up there to find its mark. And Hindsight just looking, trying to find reads, but this is gonna be a Peach combo unless Blank drops it.
And we're getting at the point where Fox is at kill percent. Yes, this is 80%, but this is Fox. He is as light as a balloon, even though he really doesn't look like he would be, but that's Smash Ultimate for you. Gets out back air at the ledge. How many times have you seen that from Fox players around the world? Millions of times. And we're heading into the last stock situation. What can Hindsight do in this with this combo? Not very much, but
that being said, Hindsight is so good at adapting, so good at reading his opponent. All it takes is one or two openings, things close it out. But Blank's defensive play has just been so good, and I think Hindsight's only going to improve as he plays this character more. Right? It's only been a couple months. However, not going to do so in that game one. Blank taking it.
Yeah.
1-0. And
he's playing the long game, as you said, you know?
He said he's only going Fox, not even Sword Fighter as a secondary for like the next 7 days.
Let's go. I love hearing that from Hindsight. Yeah, he's definitely playing the long game. You know, he might lose this game, but he might try things that don't work, and then he will learn for the next time what options to do and not to do. So even if he loses a set, which he could still very much win, by the way, he will have lots of learning lessons to have as we head on to game 2 on small battlefield. And let's see how Hindsight can adjust to this this Peach he has in front of him. Peach, Daisy, same thing. Like you said, Hindsight, one of the best adapters in the game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. At least within within Connecticut, the stuff he's historically done on, you know, with Sword Fighter has been so good. And using all the game knowledge he has as a player or coach to Geo, taking Blank to this small battlefield counter pick. Again, like, less space, you can't get away from Fox, but it's also scary because it means it takes less for Peach to put you off stage. And normally, well, if he wants those longer stages for higher percent combos against Fox, it's so easy to guard him that honestly a shorter stage might not work to his benefit the same as he wants it to. We're seeing it there early with that stock from Blank.
Yeah, for sure. But he is calling out Blank's landings right here. Doing a great job of not letting Blank land and adding on a lot of percent, but Blank firing right back. Ooh, they're hitting, they're smacking each other.
Yeah, but that's the early parasol again from Blank. A mix-up that goes unpunished. And Hindsight trying to find a kill here, but just getting a little antsy on these up smashes is making a couple guesses and is just not able to find it. He's taking so much percent that now even if he finds a suck, he's pretty far down.
Yeah, he is at 75%. I love that freaking up air, by the way.
Yeah, he jumped in and then drifted out so that the up air, he was just falling straight down at that point. Really good stuff. Blank not going to get anything from that Stitch face either, though. And Hindsight needs to find a way into an advantage state. He's going to do so here. Air gets Blank in the corner. This could be scary, Waffle.
This could be very good for Hindsight right here, but every single one of his options was dodged by Blank there, but eventually gets a couple hits and another corner situation for Hindsight where he is trying his best to rack on the percents, and he's doing so well so far.
Yep, and Hindsight just, I don't know what he was doing with the illusions there, but sometimes you just got to dab on them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, wait, does Fox do a dab in the side animation? That's awesome. It's just like Falco, and Falco dabs with his spot dash. So they're Sakurai put a couple of Easter eggs in the game for the memers out there.
Shout out Falco Downtown. I'm not elaborating.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
AJ, we're on stream. AJ's shouting things that thankfully you can't hear. I know.
Interesting.
Yep, and that turnip gonna confirm and go grab great stuff from Blank being aware of that space. And we're seeing Hindsight start to mash on shield a little bit, not gonna find any success. And
the set's over?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Did you space out again, Waffle?
No, I thought he had another stock, dude.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I was like, dude, he did. There was no kill screen. I was like, what's going on here? Like,
yeah. Also,
like,
I'm just gonna. Can I make a suggestion? Wait.
I was like, he was starting to cook. He was doing really well in that game too.
And then he started mashing on shield.
That's true.
You can't mash on shield.
It's the Fox dilemma. Like sometimes you just want to hit buttons. Like, they're such good buttons. You know, you want to hit them. But
True.
Blank knows that, and Blank being the great player that he is, adapting to that and taking the set.
Guess what? Well,
but that is just the beginning of Hindsight's journey as Fox. We will document it. For the historians in chat, write that down.
Will we document it?
What? No.
We played the Doc
We did
Ditto
play
on
a
stream
Doc
earlier.
Ditto.
Yeah.
And I will remind you about that because I won it. At the Smash Ultimate local at Vortex Reborn in Waterbury, Connecticut.
You know what
oh
other
my
local
God.
they have?
No way. There's another one?
Yeah,
There's more?
Multiverse on Wednesday. Not streamed here on VGBC, but on HX_HQ
You're
on
telling
Twitch.
me they have more than just the Smash local? There's
Yeah.
a monthly too?
Yeah. On January 28th, $10 venue fee, $10 singles. So many fantastic players from in-state. I've heard we might be getting some out-of-state talent invading, possibly. We've got a multi-monthly as well. It's not even just Smash.
Are you looking at that pop bonus?
$500. That's
I know
crazy.
there's some multiversus players in chat trying to get on that.
And you know what else? We don't even just have a monthly. We've got an Arcadian, too, the week before, with a $100 pop bonus. No PR players allowed, so you're not going to run into your Lings, your Lights, your Dons, your Blanks, Anks, your Kiwis, anybody in the house. It is going to be fresh blood in the building, holding up that cash at the end of the night, Waffle.
I've been out of the loop too long. There are just so many things going on with Vortex right now that I did not realize. And
oh yeah, we also have multi-doubles and Rushdown Revolt. And yeah.
beginning
So
soon.
yeah, I was gonna say, Waffle, what other
no date yet.
what's
no
beginning
date
soon?
set yet, but Pokemon VGC
Damn.
Series 2, baby.
You know, I feel like I know the TO for that.
Ooh.
I feel like I know the TOs for that.
All right.
It's almost like they're sitting on either side
Oh
of me.
my God, guys, we need to talk about ZekeReds, okay? And Don, because they are some amazing players, and we are getting into winners finals here.
What if I don't
We're in
wanna?
business mode, business side of the bracket. We're in winners finals, best of 5.
Also, did you notice that they're
So-
putting their tags in again, even though they were both on stream earlier?
You gotta ice them. You gotta ice your opponent. Come
And
on.
Zeke
You don't know the G Extreme shots?
Well, I was gonna say they just one of the players just changed that left trigger on their controls, so maybe had a button wrong in their last set on stream.
And still won it.
Yeah.
Because they're both undefeated today, which is insane.
And just gonna gentleman's to the old classic here.
The good old reliable.
No, that's you.
What?
Actually, that's not even true.
Not
I'm a
true.
liar now. You're like the least reliable co-caster I've ever had.
Yeah,
You're never around.
I don't go to anything. I work too much. Workaholic.
Imagine being graduated from college and working full time.
Imagine working. Yeah. America.
AJ just
America
said imagine
moment.
working because he gets to be cool and be a caster full time. I know. I'm just giving. I'm just teasing him as we get into game 1 here, and somehow, both these players not really able to find an advantage state. Zeke though kind of getting tripped up. Don's doing such a good job controlling the platform, jumping around, and Zeke's so scared of putting himself in the air because as soon as he does, right, Mario just can. It's so easy for Mario to carry you in the blaster, but great job from Zeke to survive there.
Yeah, for sure. Any Little Mac fans in chat?
You've got one on the bench next to you, but as a co-caster, I'm not allowed to be biased. But you know what is allowed to be biased? That back air towards Mario.
That back air is dumb. That is one of Mario's best tools in neutral, off stage, as a kill move. It does everything for
And
Mario.
you might have just seen 2 moves trade and Don still get hit. It's because Little Mac up tilt, and most of his kit actually has a mechanic called trample, which means that it can't clank. So if it trades, it's just going to keep going.
That's actually really interesting. I didn't know that.
Really?
No, I didn't know that. Why would I know Little Mac specific tech?
It's not Little Mac specific tech. A bunch of characters in the game have trample.
I need to look this up.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the day 1 Slayer, or the turnaround F smash gonna hit Don. Zeke brings himself right back into this game, and now with KO punch.
The KO punch is gone.
No, it's not.
there.
There's 6 seconds. Once you get KO punch, you have You have 6 seconds until you put in tumble.
Guaranteed 6 seconds.
Yep, and then you get put in tumble, which we saw there, right? You lost the KO punch, got caught in the corner, jumped off ledge, got caught by an up smash, and Don finding his way out of that situation just by not being scared, right? Which is what we saw kind of come back to bite Blank a little bit. And
he's dead.
No, he's not. Oh, wow, he was. he didn't drift back. I don't know if you saw that. He didn't drift back fully. He didn't drift back fully.
Did somebody lie on the mic?
He didn't drift back fully on his up B. He could have, or on, sorry, he didn't drift back fully either on his up B or on his jump beforehand. He got a little bit antsy because he was cutting it so close, but Waffle, you can recover there. He could recover there.
He could have recovered there. So you're saying, oh wait, are you calling ZekeReds bad?
No, I'm just saying it's really precise to recover with Little Mac. This character sucks. This character sucks.
Anyways, that is the second time we've seen ZekeReds use a side B off the stage and die immediately. So, this is the type of player you are going to see for the next at least 2 games. He does not care what the conditions are. He wants to punch you in the face. Okay.
Thank you for the analysis with a character that literally only punches
you.
Waffle.
It's a boxer. Yeah, he likes to punch. Okay, and Zeke hits those punching buttons a lot.
Yep.
Actually,
Don spacing perfectly around that up tilt. Oh, dodging the early hitbox. That's down throw's gonna look for an up B true, but not gonna find it looking instead for that up smash tech chase. Is Zeke with a great delay and finding the KO punch, chasing that landing down, gonna hit that stock 1-2 knockout, baby.
Let's go, ZekeReds. I love that freaking KO punch read. It completely called out Don's drift there on the landing and gets the first blood in this game too. He's starting to heat up.
Yep, and that was a great recovery. We backed on some damage. Gonna get more. Or the trick with Little Mac is his recovery is fragile, but he's got great hitboxes. And with those drift mix-ups, has ways to get back to stage, but Don gonna be ready there, just going out contesting with that super safe back air. And even though, you know, after that quick 40, he's really only taking 2 more hits, but it's racked on the same amount, and this could be death. Didn't have a jump, so even after that air dodge, Waffle just still not able to make it back, and Zeke up a full stock right now. But it's also Little Mac we're talking about.
This is Little Mac that we're talking about. We've seen Zeke die at 0% literally last game, so I would not call out any sort of comeback from Don. Doesn't get the spike there, and Little Mac is going to have another chance to get back, but not there because Don follows up with the cape and gets the stock 39% in it. Who's going to take it?
I honestly, you know, the way that just went is brutal, but also classic Little Mac, right? Zeke tried to mix up with the counter. Don, so just play patient, played on the action, didn't hit it, which actually Zeke was already dead, but that cape was sealing things up. The up B out of shield, they're going to rack in a little bit extra damage, and this is where it starts to get scary, but you see Zeke getting a little antsy, wanting to close things out with that up B, and another footstool, right? We've seen those get used so well tonight to try and close it out, and that was a crazy game.
That was crazy, and now Mac is in the corner against Mario, but it doesn't matter because he gets the KO punch.
And that's one of my favorite things about Mac, is that if you charge neutral B and then get KO punch, it still keeps you in the neutral B charge. It still keeps you in the neutral B charge, so you still get that armor, right? And Mario up here is really good, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage knockback, so it can't really break that armor until super high percents, which allows one of Mario's best tools, right? Which is that he juggles you with up air, combos into it, with down air, combos into it. You just armor right through, you get back down to stage, and you know, you do that.
It is one of those play the game for you moves, you know. But
no, it's not.
It is
Little Mac neutral B?
Yeah. I was talking about Mario.
Oh.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, Zeke is playing the game very well today, using all of Little Mac's kit. Every single move here being displayed at a top level. It is insane stuff to see. Like, Don is not going to let this Little Mac, this character sucks. Okay, Don is not going to let this happen. Come on.
You don't know there's a KO punch on deck, and with that, anything is possible. There's a successful Gazelle punch, right? The first one wasn't, that we saw a couple sets ago, but that one was getting the grounded hit, gonna close it out. And now, right, that's a double down air, gonna increase your horizontal drift, find a way back to stage with an air dodge. Great route. Now another great one to use that neutral B reverse to get back to stage, but Don's still able to close it out. Not able to get any extra credit, so even despite that early KO button Waffle, we are still even.
Yeah, Don doing an amazing job on that second stock, just constantly stuffing out anything that Zeke had there, and getting a really clean, almost like 0 to death.
Oh, I love that down angled F smash because it puts you in a percent, right, where you're low enough that Mac can chase you, but also if you hit field, it's just going to pop it. Zeke now just packing on this damage over and over, and the center plat so good for him, and because even though it's down counter attack, it helps him catch Mario's landings way easier. You have that up smash, you have that up angled F smash, which we just saw there take a stock. And just like that, Zeke's only at 60. Had the KO punch for a second, but the Nair's going to go away. You know, and I'm going to be honest, dude, that was a nice stock.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice stock there from Zeke, and he has not stopped the nice plays.
Well, he has now, unfortunately, going to not get back to stage, lose his stock. Great edge guard from Don, knowing that once you get hit by that side, once you hit him out of that side, he doesn't get it back for some reason.
Yeah, that is quite unfortunate for Mac because he probably would have needed it, but...
And one really interesting thing we actually haven't seen from Zeke so far this set is pivot cancel F tilt. So it's a really good burst option, and once dash attack stops comboing, it's actually it kills sooner, it hits better, it covers more. But we really haven't seen it from Zeke. He's been leaning on these dash attacks a lot, but that Nair, you hit the hitbox that's inside of him. So Little Mac Nair normally, right, minus on hit. Minus on hit. You hit it, and they can still act before you do. But there's a hitbox inside of him, inside of, you know, his behind, we shall say. That has a name that I can't say. The tech has the hitbox is called you know, you can't say it on stream, unfortunately. Okay, the shitbox. And once you hit that, it true combos into the up B. So that's what we saw there. Closing out the game. Great stuff from Zeke, knowing all of the tech. That just sounds like Hax's next product, Ajax. The ass box. That sounds like a car or a weird neck handkerchief. The ass box.
What is going on?
The ass
I want to change the subject so bad right now. Like, so bad.
Anyways.
But I'm so bad at, like, changing conversation.
Waffle, didn't you want to end up...
Don is wearing the top hat. Whoa, power up time.
Don, Waffle, didn't you say you wanted to end up on a bad commentary reel?
I literally didn't say anything there, so no, I didn't even end up on it.
Well, you know, there you go. Oh, Waffle, maybe I'll get my time in the sun.
Let's go.
And you can make fun of me.
I'll hit retweet frame 1, dude.
Oh, thanks for that. And that up tilt, Don rolling through it, but still able to find an advantage state regardless. And the KO punch coming online, not going to matter. That F smash catching below ledge, closing it out, and just like that, Don finding a very quick first stock. Yeah,
he definitely did. He definitely is in the top hat, and he got the power up, and he is showing it right now. He's been unrelenting on ZekeReds the entire time, swinging from literal second 1 of this game.
That being said, though, like, this is game 5.
Game 3
or
game 4.
Yeah, sorry, game 4. So even if Don wins, Zeke's got counter pick advantage here. And the super armor on that F smash gonna come through the up angle, not gonna take the stock though, and Don's F smash in turn saying, I like that idea, I want one of my own, gonna take it, and this game's getting a little out of hand.
That's F smash number 2 from Don. Let's see if he can get the hat trick. See, because he's got the top hat. See what I did there of F smashes in this game.
You know, Zeke's gonna get on board though, right? And he's at 20%, which means he can find a stock, get a KO punch, maybe get the second one. But Little Mac still has ways back into this game. He does have,
oh, for sure.
He does have a really silly comeback mechanic that's very fragile, like everything else. But he still has it in the. I love that up air, dude.
Sometimes you just gotta let him know.
And now you're in Scary Town, right? Like trying to find an up B, but not gonna hit its mark. And Don just timing it perfectly to get rid of that KO punch as well. Worst case scenario for Zeke there, and now he's just getting hit over and over. And up smash not gonna do it, but now so far off stage, Don trying to find a cape, but it's just gonna help him recover instead. And Zeke just hasn't been able to find a way in.
Oh, up smash takes it. No third F smash for Don, but 3 clean smash attacks to take this set to game 5. Who is going to be the victor? We will find out very soon. Where do you think we're going?
Well, I would tell you, but it's going to be wrong, so I'm just going to let them pick the stage.
Yeah, we're going to WarioWare?
No, we're going to Smashville. That makes
WarioWare was so close.
Wait. We're going to Smashville against Mario, which is really weird, because Mario loves this stage.
But this is ZekeReds. It
is Zeke, and the small stage not giving him time to get away. Right, like it could you get early kills, but so does Mario, and that Little Mac. So you put him off stage and then, you know, see ya.
That's true. So what you're trying to say is that because the stage is so small, you're always close to the edge, and you're always like threatening an edge guard situation is what you're trying to say?
Yep, and this is Little Mac. So, you know, an edge guard situation kind of is death.
Yeah, that is true. I think ZekeReds just likes inviting the chaos, you know? Like, bring it on.
True, and also if you beat Mario on this stage, I think there's no question about being the better player.
This game sucks.
Yeah, but somehow he saved his side B there, so he's able to find his way back. Both players just scrapping off stage, not something you see too often from a character that the joke is, right, he goes off stage, he dies. You just back throw him at 0, and that's a free stock. Trying to find an F tilt, but again, right, we don't see that pivot cancel, so it's gonna not pull him forward, or he's gonna find it, and the KO punch on the pivot walk tech chase, that was just so saucy for me.
So we spent so much time talking about the size of the stage, but we didn't talk about the giant platform in the middle of the stage that is at the perfect height to get KO punches and tech chase situations that lead into the KO punch situations, which lead into Zeke's first stock and the lead heading into Game 5 of Winners Finals here at Vortex Legends.
And there was the jab coming in clutch, right? Since that first hit's frame 1, and it's only -5 on shield, so Don on drop shield tried to find a slower option, but wasn't able to. Zeke gonna have a possible route back, but the slight delay on the side B trying to route around Don on his positioning off stage just threatened so much that unfortunately that's a forced error from Zeke, gonna take him down, but still has a whole lot of extra credit here. If he can find one neutral win here, I think he might be able to get it off.
He might be able to, and he gets that neutral win right here. Now he's got Don in the corner. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he was trying to call him out, but that was a beautiful cape stall there from Don on to just stay above that F smash, make like his girlfriend Peach for a second and just float there, but now trying to find a way off stage. Great job saving his jump to get back, and this up air off ledge could be scary, Waffle.
This is where Don loves to be. He likes to hit you with an up air, he likes to confirm it into juicy percent, and then edge guard situation, and then, oh my god,
Yes.
Little Mac gets back.
So that was down air, right? Decreasing your vertical drift and increasing your horizontal drift. But also, after you input an aerial with Little Mac, it actually increases the size of your ledge depth
All right,
a little bit.
last stock here. We're going into it 0%. Well, now not 0%, but you get the gist. Both of these players have a full stock to deal with and to take from each other. Who is going to take it, though?
Zeke trying to call it out with that neutral B, not even canceling it. But now with KO Punch, this is death percent. And if there was DI in there, that would have been it. But instead, Zeke opting for another tech chase, and the cape gonna close it out. Zeke coming so close.
We saw so many Mario F smash kills, KO punch kills, Little Mac F smash kills, and then we die from a cape at the end, which
I'm
is
gonna
kind
be
of
honest.
anticlimactic.
That was forward. For like you can get back up tilt into KO punch, but at that percent, just the angle that Don was in, it looked like he might have actually been able off that forward angled up tilt, off the second one, been able to hit a KO punch too.
Yeah,
just based on the way Don DI'd, but
I
he did
feel
not
like
look for it.
his KO punch, for some reason, I think he wanted to call like a roll or something.
Yeah,
on
he was
platform.
trying to tech chase again.
Because Don was just stuck shielding on the platform, and I thought that he was going to call it out and take the set, but then maybe tried to call, maybe tried to overpredict, you know, something that the VGC players like to say.
Yeah. So what I think what happened there, right, was that. Remember the earlier one where he hit the KO punch first stock?
My mic, by the way.
Yep. Remember when he hit the KO punch first stock, Waffle?
Yeah.
On that tech chase? Zeke knew he was, Don knew Zeke was looking for those situations. So when he's put in a similar situation, even though you might roll normally, he knows that he's looking for that roll and to react after the roll, right? So what did Don do? He put himself in that situation and then just didn't push a button. He just kind of stood there,
He
right?
just stood there. He said, KO punch me, I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Yeah, because you're going to expect them to roll, and just get away from that KO punch. And so Zeke, right, looking for that roll after, but it didn't come through, and he just wasted it.
For all you 2-2ers at your local, the bad options work sometimes. There's bad options in this game, and they work sometimes. That's what you got to know as the top players. They're doing some wonky stuff, and it works.
Sometimes they're doing wonky stuff and it works. And sometimes they just press minecart because it is good.
Why do we have to bring Steve into this? We were having such a good time watching Smash Ultimate with Little Mac and Mario and Peach.
You know what?
And you brought Steve into the play.
VG Ultimate or Melee at any time on VGTV_Melee and underscore Ultimate.
Okay, what are the odds that there's a Steve set going on right now on VGTV? I want to see. I want to see.
Okay, so while Waffle's checking, you
see.
should check out the main VGBootCamp channel on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Like, follow, subscribe on all platforms to find out about upcoming tournaments, see VODs, and see all sorts of other stuff. And if you want to come to tournaments, you should check out the Multiverses Monthly here January 14th at 156 Road, Waterbury, Connecticut. Also, the Ultimate Monthly January 28th, 8th, and the Vortex Heroes Arcadian January 22nd with a $100 pop bonus. Again, that's going to be some fresh blood, no PR players allowed, Waffle.
It was Palatino versus WeFit.
Was the WeFit numbers?
I don't know. I didn't check. I just saw.
It was numbers or Varun? Probably. It could have been Nick. But also,
we'll never know. You'll just have to follow VGT
just
TV
check.
Ultimate to know.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to get the people to follow.
Yeah, but you can tell me. You can just show me.
Now you're gonna
I
look.
just want to know who it is.
I think they're just hosting the VGBootCamp channel right now, and that's what it is. Okay, Blank versus Bakko. This is gonna be cool. Shulk versus Peach or Daisy, whatever one you like
That being
to call it.
said, not Bakko. Sorry, Blank also has a Pocket Aegis. Right, he does have that secondary Aegis.
True.
Mythra.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. I was actually gonna say as well, right? Like,
Big giant sword against slow character. Probably not the best idea.
Ling goes DDD against Shulk. Yeah,
True.
Ling goes DDD against Shulk. So no surprise here to see the Aegis come out.
Yo, Ling's DDD, so nasty.
Yeah, but not here on the screen. It's gonna be Blank Bakko. A battle of the Xenoblades coming out here. One guy wields the sword, the other one.
It's Shulk versus his girlfriend.
Oh my god. One wields the sword, the other is the sword.
The other is, wait,
Yeah,
I don't.
Pyra is, or Mythra, sorry, is stuck within the sword. I think that's lore.
So, I don't.
We've never played these games, so we can't tell you.
Way too confusing.
Yeah, I don't know.
For my P brain.
But both these characters, right, swing some big swords, or Pyra Mythra's got access to both big kill power and big frame data, and can switch between them. So does Shulk, but Shulk's also got a couple more options of flexibility in there as well. And that F smash, even though it gets interrupted, because Blank had to avoid that, right? Hit that neutral or side B early, he's not able to get back to stage and loses that first off.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Blank, but amazing edge guard there from Bakko with the forwarder to catch the up B from Aegis, and once he was in that situation, it was almost death for Blank.
Yep, and honestly, I think when both these characters get put off stage, they should just always die to the other one. Because, right,
They should always die?
pretty much,
That's
because
crazy
Mythra,
to
or
expect.
Pyra downer just covers Shulk's recovery at any percent. You know what else covers? That up smash covers platform like nobody's business.
That is true, and Blank showing that right there, taking his first stock of the set, but it was the second stock of the set as a whole, and is down 2 stocks now.
Yeah, unfortunate there from Blank. And kind of got caught buffering a side B, so he pushed him a little bit too low. And now Bakko's just kind of able to just play very patient, take some hits, rack off some damage. He's got so much breathing room to work with. The Blank finally getting back, so there's under 1 stock difference, at least percent-wise.
Blank is off dead. He should be dead, according to you.
Yeah, I mean, he theoretically should be, but not in that position. Not with Shulk and Shield Art.
Yep. Oh, smash attack, smash or art is coming out. Never mind.
There's that speed art. Even though you're a fast faller, right, it does increase your aerial drift, allowing Bakko to find that horizontal recovery, get a grab a little bit faster, and almost found the
what
stop.
a reversal.
Yep, but the jump art gonna allow, it would have allowed him to get back, but, you know, Mythra's got a good sword too.
He does she does have a very nice sword and a good enough hitbox to catch the up B from Bakko there and send him to a last stock situation. But the smash art, almost anything kills here at smash art. You got to be very wary if you're going to just wait this out, and does, and now you do not have to worry about smash art for a very long time, which is very good if you are going here.
Yeah, and that top B mix-up from Blank so good as well. Just going to rack on a little bit of percent. He's bringing it all the way back. He was down a full 2 stocks earlier, but just like that, right, we're almost even. And great delay from Bakko there. They're finding his way past that down air. Blank not willing to commit and not going to close it out for it. Bakko has an opportunity now. But the counter again just, you know,
Oh, I love seeing the counter moves. It's just like this character has one of the most broken moves in the game, and then one of the most broken moves
One
in
of
the
these
game
characters,
for different reasons.
one of these characters has foresight on side B. The other one just has foresight.
Yeah.
Or on
And
down B.
Bakko is going to explode there because, as you know, when you have Smash Art, you also blow up like a balloon, as does your opponents. That is just the risk you take, and Bakko is going to blow up there. Blank going up 1-0. But it was really, really close.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And, you know, now we're going to see the FD pick coming out from Bakko on the counter pick, right? As we said earlier last time he was on stream, this is one of his best stages. But Mythra, so fast. Also one of her best stages. She can just play you in neutral, right? She can just run you down, contest your space over and over and over, and Shulk can only do that in speed art. So if you can not just die to Shulk in speed art here, I actually think this might be an advantageous case for Mythra.
Yeah, it could be. I'm especially worried about Bakko when he is in like a landing situations, because I feel like if you do not have speed art in those situations, it can be very hard for you to get down and Shulk.
Yeah, no, absolutely, but somehow just finding that neutral, get up, mix up, gonna get back to front, had some dial strokes, so there we see, right, that frame, it looked like frame 2 jump art coming out, and the Buster switch as well, trying to rack on some damage, get some field pressure, but Blank has been ready at every turn for these art switches, just finding so much damage.
Yeah, for sure. Blank has been cleaning up the punish game so much in this game. It has looked like Bakko is still playing on Game 1 mix-ups, while Blank is playing on those new mix-ups that he got through the patch. But oh my God, Smash Art Shulk doesn't care what version of the game you're playing on, because you are dead at 66%.
And it doesn't care if you get sweet spots, hard spot. And we just saw someone live a slightly charged Pyra up smash at 130. That was due to the field art, but their jump art can make Shulk a little bit floatier, or gonna help him die to a move he probably would have anyways. And just like that, at Blank keeping just about even. Percent difference doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, with Smash Art on the field, it really doesn't matter at all. Like, we just saw Blank die at 66. And edge guards can literally do an entire different swing for any character in this matchup. So
it looked like Bakko, he just jumped, empty hopped, but then didn't fastball or anything. It looked like maybe he actually just missed his fastball and took a whole bunch of percent for it there. They're trying to find a backslash, but instead just gonna be patient and shield. You can't do that against Shulk. The F smash is gonna close it out, and Bakko now up 1 here, trying to even it up on his counter pick.
Yeah, and switches to Smash Art at 130%. I hope that wasn't on purpose, because he could have been dead at any moment there. Gets off of it now, and now has Buster maybe trying to just rack on a little bit more extra credit per hit.
Yep, and that right there's that up throw not gonna do too much damage. But just each hit doing 10-15% here now. And suddenly, right, even though you only got like about you use out of about a 1/5 of that at Buster, it feels.
Yeah, I do also want to talk about a mix-up that Bakko did that I'm familiar with Shulk is a lot of players are so used to the Nair approaches that sometimes when you switch in the Dare, you actually mix up the parrying timing and people will get hit by the thing.
Yep, but that was just a minute ago. Now both players trying to close it out just like that. We're at last hit, last stock. Aqua Blank on the verge of going up 2-0. Bakko trying to find something, but just missing that F smash. This could be a scary situation. He doesn't have jump art yet. Trying to find anything. He does have smash art, or trying to read a roll through with that back air, but not going to find it, and just hasn't been able to get back to center stage at all.
Nope, not at all. Blank is giving him absolutely nothing. Stuffing out every single approach that he makes, but now he has the stage control, but loses it immediately.
Yep,
okay,
speed art.
Does he pop the smash art? No, he doesn't. He keeps the speed art.
Unfortunate. That was a foresight from Blank. Was so smart, but still, right? That's still an air dodge, even if you get put in foresight, right? And so that, and you know, doesn't have the least down lag in the world. Is holding that drift in and gets pulled so far under that he kind of hits his head on stage just a little bit, and it just shortens the recovery enough to not grab ledge.
Damn, that is really unfortunate there for Blank.
Yep.
But it's been back and forth this entire set. Both teams going down to last stock, last hit. Hopefully we get another one in Game 3.
I believe.
You believe?
I believe.
You believe that we will win?
No,
I believe that we will win.
I believe
that we will win. Somebody will win this set. I don't know who. There can't be a draw because there's no draws in baseball.
Well, if you die on the same frame, it does send you to sub.
That is true, but then there's rules for that.
Yes, there are.
We play in tournament now.
Are you?
Do we really? Do we play in a tournament?
No, we're out. Anyways, we're just talking about the tournament at the moment. Bakko managing to find some stage control here. Great job catching these landings. You see him just starting to play under these platforms. He's really prioritizing taking this plat space. Is because for both these characters, holding a plat is so good. It lanes your opponent, either jump at you or just run at you, and then you can. It makes it way easier to catch their jumps as well.
Yeah, you can definitely threaten those big, juicy aerials from the platform. Both falling and jumping aerials that are really hard to contest from the platform position. So,
and that was, again, right, Shield Art coming in clutch, surviving a Pyra up air at 100%. And now Speed Art, right, Bakko's going to kind of be able to find his way, contest Mythra's speed, and another Foresight from Blank, not going to work out and be his demise. Unfortunately, the Foresight sees the move coming, but it doesn't see the last one.
Yeah, I mean, Foresight can only fixate on one thing at a time. And just deciding to fall to her death there should have been looking for the right thing. Smash Art, dash attack, Bakko taking a 2-stock lead. Is this going to be his set?
You know, it's certainly looking that way right now, Waffle, but Blank is no slouch of a player, has every ability to get back into this. Pyra, Mythra, very capable of taking early stock, especially if you can find a down air, but great delay from Bakko using that jump art to its fullest, getting back to stage, but Blank still gonna find the stock.
Hey. But yeah, Blank has got to get the comeback here because he is down an entire stock. Who would have thought that Blank is down an entire stock against Bakko here? I didn't for sure, but I'm definitely been impressed by Bakko's play.
And that's the first time Blank hasn't died off Foresight all set. Backing up the damage though, right? This juggle is coming in clutch. Bakko literally hasn't landed more than 3 hits, 4 hits now. But still, carrying him to center stage, and Blank absolutely is still in this game. If he closes his stock out quickly, that side B gonna just reduce. Now Shield Art completely gone, and this Pyra on the stage. If this is kill percent, all it takes is 1 hit.
Yeah, and all it takes is 1 hit, but that 1 hit might be coming from Bakko here right now.
And Bakko trying to call out the Foresight there, but not able to do so. Oh, that whiffed air dodge, just going to be a whiffed air dodge, but Bakko's still not able to get the punish, going to lose his stock for that. And Blank just down 60% now. This is anybody's game, Waffle.
60% is so doable here for Blank, but he definitely needs to watch out for whenever Bakko pops that smash art. I think it might be coming here.
Yeah, and there it is, exactly what you just said.
But it's not gonna do it, yeah.
Not going to do it, and the Pyra switch going to just give you a little bit extra air drift, give you a better vertical recovery, but the second smash art on the last frame. That was the last frame.
I think he might have been out of smash right there.
Did it? I think
because I think he would have exploded.
No,
with F-smash.
No, it literally disappeared in the kill spot.
That's crazy.
It disappeared in the kill spot.
Let's go. We love a good Shulk victory.
Yeah, no, that was crazy stuff from Bakko.
Not a character you see every day.
Oh, Blank almost clawed his way back, right, from the jaws of defeat. We saw him go down 2 stocks to 1 and bring it to last hit, last stock. We saw him go down 3 stocks and bring it last hit, last stock. But Bakko able to see the future just a little bit better between those two and close it out 2-1 and punching his ticket to losers finals, where he gets another Aegis, but not gonna come out because instead, you know, Zeke can use a sword, but he really just likes to punch you in the face.
He's got to stick with the Little Mac. It's what's gotten him to this run, to losers finals till now. It's been red hot all day. You gotta stick with it, and we're seeing him stick with it right now. We're starting on PS2. Little Mac versus Shulk. A battle of I can't even think.
Yeah, a battle of a whole lot of things.
And
Speed Art gonna be so good. It's no surprise to see that come out first from Bakko here. It gives you the frame data and the grounds to contest Little Max. Actually, your frame data is still not as good, but you have a big sword to make up for it. But when you don't have it, Mac can kind of just run in, and if he gets a hit, just rack up so much damage because Shulk's moves are so laggy.
Yeah, Shulk's moves are pretty laggy, and if
wait, did Connor just hit?
counter hit. That's counter hit 1 out of like 4.
Yeah,
It
was better in the blank set than Foresight was, though, which was pretty fun.
That's fun.
And the
Oh my
KO
God.
punch, he just ran back and forth.
He dash danced
I'll
on
whip my
him.
hands back and forth. I'll whip my hands back and forth and take the stock with the KO punch, but then I'm going to probably die the up B. Here doesn't have any resources, no jump, no side B. Used his air dodge, but Bakko just able to react so much end lag on those directional air dodges. Frame 1 jab, going to rack up some damage. Field art, maybe not optimal in that position, but you're going to get it up by the time you're higher. Bound down tilt into F smash. Not going to pop shield at full, but going to come close. Oh, but Bakko with some great DI to get away, get out of that confirm.
Yeah, Shulk is definitely one of the best characters in the game at getting characters with really bad recoveries because his forward air just lasts so long and covers so much space. So
And his nair, dude.
it allows for so many checkmate situations on the stage where if Bakko places it in the right spot, there's almost nothing that Zeke can do about it.
Remember, if anyone tells you otherwise, there's a legitimate argument to be made that Steve with Diamond isn't the scariest big sword in Smash.
But it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It just is.
Is it scarier than Shulk?
It's
Just as a character?
It's so good. It kills you in like 7 weeks.
Yeah, but so does Shulk.
With a smash art.
Yeah.
He literally needs a buff.
Yeah, but Diamond is a buff.
Diamond, that's true.
It's also worse.
But you get it way more.
Yeah.
You get you literally get it and you get it for the whole stock.
Yeah, but it also screws up your combos and stuff.
So what?
It's not all upside. But you know what is all upside? That nair in that situation, the checkmate situation you were talking about earlier, Waffle, but catching a landing, up smash, sending that uppercut, introducing Bakko to the fans in the crowd there on Pokemon Stadium. Zeke taking game number 1 here in Losers Finals, and Waffle is a best of 5.
This is a best of 5. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. I know you're reminding the people back at home, but you're reminding me too, so I appreciate that very much.
Well, that's because you're normally back at home.
That is true. I'm trying to be the people's avatar, you know?
Anyways,
Shout out to Bobby Scott.
Yeah, anyways, hire this man. And that aside, the frame 1 jab going to start things off quick. Zeke trying to find some damage. Shield are also going to make this more hardy, so even with that down angle, not going to use too much shield pressure. Or trying to find that platform reset with the down air, it could have been death. But Bakko finding his way out of the situation. Both players play so well around each other. But it feels like Zeke's just able to really abuse his ground speed and find ways in, whereas Bakko's just kind of like hoping his next.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, that is kind of not half the way matchup with Shulk, but it's almost like
That was crazy.
if Little Mac is playing hot, it's really hard to get a prediction on where they're going.
He did the neutral B charge
Yeah.
to condition the jump and then just dash back and just called him out with an up smash, got the KO punch, but Bakko able to get rid of it. It
does it again there.
Yeah, that was up smash, up smash. Dude.
Oh my
up smash,
God.
up smash.
Okay, he's literally in Bakko's mind right
Yep.
now. Every single option that Bakko chooses to use to defend himself is getting right now.
It's elite smash. It's elite smash. Zeke's just spamming smash attacks.
It works.
And it's working.
It works.
Yeah, the poor frame data with that super armor, though, right? When you get so close, Shulk really only can throw out one button, and you can punish it, right?
Super
Yeah.
armor. Dude, he's going off right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard because right, Shulk's moves are so laggy, and your smash attacks cover so much space that you can contest that just by not letting it hit you. Try to use the KO punch as a recovery tool. Very smart. You don't see that from Max too often. Unfortunately, though, it does put you in enough end lag that Shulk can punish out on reaction. So, Bakko's at least going to get on the board.
He's going to get on the board, but this is Shulk, remember. This is a cheater character, okay?
Yeah.
And we were saying that Shulk's a really, really good character at edge guarding Little Mac. This guy has got to play like Mewtwo King on the ledge, okay?
That being said,
he's got to sit there and he's got to wait for an edge guard.
The Waveland coming out, threatening Bakko. Oh, didn't opt for the immediate up smash. Ash found that forward angles up, or sorry, forward angles F smash though. Still not gonna find it. Bakko just got hot shielder or back, but didn't have time to pull it. That was the first pivot cancel F tilt we've seen from Zeke all night. If you saw how it slid him forward, and that's crazy to kill because it carries you forward and then kills you on that 1-2. But also, guess what? You can cross shield up with it.
Yeah, that is. Little Mac does have some tech, though.
Yeah, Little Mac's a cool character.
Yeah. Little Mac is a pretty cool character, and Bakko definitely doesn't agree there.
Neither do Elite Smash players.
What?
Neither do Elite Smash players.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. Well, I see a little Mac, and I'm walking off the edge. I'm walking off the edge. Give me a different character, please, and thank you. But yeah, we're heading up to FD here. Bold strategy from Bakko. Maybe maybe didn't like the fact that ZekeReds was doing really good on the mix-ups on the platform, so he decided to just take him out entirely.
And remember, right, like this is FD, and this is Mac on FD. So even though you don't have those platforms, and Zeke made such great use of them in those first 2 games, it's still a character who wants to play you on the ground and just is really, really fast with really good frame data that now just has a space to do that. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this stage is still good for Mac.
You only have one place to land on this stage. It's the giant...
It's the giant punch that is hitting you into the blast zone, Waffle.
Yeah,
that is the only place to land.
That is where you are landing against ZekeReds right now, because he is red hot freaking fire right now, parrying everything that Bakko swings at him.
I mean, he's playing like a boxer, right? He's playing super grounded, making use of his movement, some whiffs, some conditioning, some parries of these. He's just trying to find those hits, those 1-2 punches. We see it there, gonna put him off stage, just missing the 2 frames, but gonna allow Bakko to get back, but that up B gonna rack on some additional percent.
Okay, you said he's playing like a boxer grounded, and I just thought of like a boxer just like trying to jump and like punch people.
Well, that's what his aerials are! That's what his aerials are, Waffle!
That was a really funny image that I put in my mind.
Yeah, but you've seen it. You've literally seen Little Mac throw out aerials.
But yeah, I meant like a real human that doesn't like, have a double jump.
He's just a guy from the Bronx. What do you want?
He is a guy from the Bronx.
He's literally the bruiser from the Bronx.
He is, and he gained the power of double jumping because he's just built different like that. Like, and ZekeReds, who's also built different.
Hot take, they should have just not given Kazuya double jump.
Why Kazuya specifically?
Because it's Kazuya.
That just seems like you're hating on Kazuya specifically.
Well, it's FD too. Anyways, but
like I can understand if you picked all fighting game characters.
Hold on, Bakko. Oh, ready for Zeke's delay. You cut the side beat, but just close enough to make it happen. Speed art now coming out from Bakko. Oh, this game's still very much in his reach, but that jab gonna waste so much of speed art. Bakko not gonna be able to find the combo he was looking for, and at mid range, has to just try and find some hits. But I'm sorry, that deals what with Buster?
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. But yeah, this is how reverse 3-0s happen. A player looks on top of his game, unbeatable, and then you squeak out a close game 3, and that's how it starts.
Yep,
Let's see if Bakko can get that close game 3 win right here.
Nope, but not when you get an up smash. The uppercut coming in clutch. You heard the ding of the bell, and Max said, oh, the round's starting. Okay, let me just hit him in the jaw. 1-2, bam, baby.
Yeah, he hit him in the jaw a lot that set. ZekeReds playing out of his freaking mind there. I think he has eyes on first. I do think
I think he wants that run back.
And it was such a good set between Don and Zeke in winners finals.
Also a good set between Bakko and Don.
Yeah.
So,
lots of great competitors here at Vortex Legends in Connecticut.
You know who else is great and at Vortex Legends? Waffle, but also
I'm not here.
A guy who's off screen. Normally he has a ghost floating right here.
So for anyone wondering, there's a green screen right where it looks.
Okay.
There's a green screen.
Turn the camera.
There's a green screen right where looks like I'm sitting, and I'm actually at home just chilling.
That's not how remote casting works, Waffle.
That it could be. I'm sorry, we're changing the game here at Vortex Legends of remote casting.
Something lying to the people. Something. Yeah, no, don't, because listen, and AJ, some of us rely on that remote casting to cast locals regularly when at school. Yeah, me too.
Not me.
Yeah, imagine casting events regularly. Could not be this guy.
Yeah, I don't have the means.
And by that you mean you just have a really bad work schedule.
Yeah, true. Anyways.
How did you even have today off? I thought you worked every Tuesday.
It's my birthday tomorrow, so.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
I am.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Waffle. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's why you won on stream. It's because I knew, and so I threw for content.
Shut up. Literally shut up.
RPS?
But I'm
Actually, you already lost me on stream today.
I'm birthday neighbors with Clive and Kiwi. I found out today.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people's birthdays today, honestly.
January's a great month. January's a great month to be born.
As your birthday present, you want an RPS rematch from stream?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You already lost me once.
Why would I want to lose to you again in RPS?
I've lost twice now.
All right, so Smash Ultimate Monthly Legacy, January 28th. Be there. Be there. $150 on the line, okay? And you know what's more than $150?
$500?
Yes. Talk about it.
The Armageddon Battle for the Multiverse is streamed on Ajax_HQ on Twitch. It's at the multi-monthly, and also there's another $100 on the line for Ultimate here at the Vortex Heroes Arcadian.
They're just throwing money away at us.
Making it rain, baby, and you know where else you can make it rain? By winning this local right here. We're coming to you live from Vortex Reborn here Tuesdays. Bracket starts at 7:30, but please show up by 7, 156 Meriden Road, and the day afterwards. Waffle, what's this?
Multiverses Mayhem on Wednesdays. Our weekly Multiverses bracket here at Vortex. And yeah, let's get into VGBootCamp because we appreciate them so much for letting us stream our tournaments.
Yeah, and you know, if you like restreaming VGTV_Melee, VGTV_Ultimate, and if we want to catch things live, Twitch.tv, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for VGBootCamp. Like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms.
I think Facebook is the most important one because I swear to God, all of you are probably followed on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, but you're not followed on Facebook.
I'm going to be honest.
So go get that Facebook account you haven't used in 3 years and follow them, okay?
I was going to say, how many Smash players do you think have used Facebook since Brawl? Unless they're a TO or on a PR panel, because I know a lot of those groups still use Facebook, although hopefully more of them are moving over to Discord and other platforms. Yeah.
They can't even create an account.
Yeah,
okay.
Waffle, do you have a Facebook?
I don't.
I have a Facebook.
Wow.
I use it for Ultimate Frisbee and Smash Ultimate.
You should follow me.
I should follow you on your non-existent Facebook. Got it.
I made one for like a week and then decided this is whack. So
you know, that was a great mix-up of that reverse up tilt, finding a jab gentleman, just trying to mix Dawn, get a little bit of conditioning, and a quick 40% here, Waffle. Oh, Zeke is feeling himself right now.
He was feeling himself going into this set, but Dawn, like we said, has got to be the fire extinguisher to Zeke's flame if he wants to get into the set, which is probably why he's using the ice skin right here. I don't think I ever seen
Yeah, I was going to say, so there's Ice Mario in Ultimate, but not Fire Mario. They removed it from the game.
Which is so funny because Fire's the more iconic one.
Fire is the most iconic.
Yeah.
It's arguably just as iconic as the original. Zeke trying to find a way to close it out. That up B not going to do it. PS2 right's got some larger blast zones, but able to find his way back down to stage of B. Max fast falling speed, but already back at ledge. A roll through is going to get him back for some stage control. But Don's just ready on these drift mix-ups, not even letting him get too much off these parries.
Yeah, he is doing an amazing job of dealing with max options right now. He's catching Zeke with punishing. Like, he's with punishing Zeke a lot, which is not something I could say about a lot of players all day today.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Mario is capable of. You've got that -2 backer, you've started to save options, and very active hitboxes. They're not super hard, but you have them to make it happen. And so far, Don is doing exactly that. Zeke down a full stock. Don with that force throw mix-up, trying to make it happen. And so hard for Zeke just trying to get on the board right now, but going to do it with an F. So
he gets on the board,
yeah,
and
he
gets on the board at 132%. Let's see what he can do with that right here. Edge guard situation, corner. Oh my God, just threatening the back air at all times. Yeah. Basically forcing Zeke to try and get out of the corner.
It's the Tims, dude.
Yeah, and Don punishing that. Really great stuff from Don. Oh, with the back air there in the corner. And takes a heavy lead. Oh my God, got the combos on his neck.
No, he wall jumped. That was so smart. Zeke wall jump to get a little bit of extra height, find it on his up B. He's the one who popularized that on Twitter, by the way, back in 2019. The KO punch is going to get interrupted by a grab. Don's so smart, knowing that that's going to outspeed. And just like that, at Zeke's opportunity, his window is closing, and he's just going to say, you know what? Let's go to game number 2.
Yeah, go to game number 2. Game number 1 wasn't. It just wasn't for me. Okay, you know. So it is for some people, but just not for me. You know.
Yeah. You know how you beat Little Mac?
you just win.
No, you just don't be scared of Little Mac.
That's true.
There are
and
two characters in the game that you play like that with.
That is true. Because Little Max, they sniff out fear.
What?
They sniff it out.
But
dude.
you're acting like it's at like post-knockout and they're waving smelling salts under you.
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying. Even though I wouldn't use the word smelling salt.
That's what it's called. That's a thing.
I know it's a real thing, but I would never use that word ever, because I don't remember.
Okay, because when you just snort like that, it sounds like you're doing something else. Anyways, his down throw not gonna look for the up tilt in that situation, and Don able to rack on a whole 40%, but Zeke with that down angle F smash is gonna put Don in the corner, but it's just so hard. Don's finding all these combos off lead, and Zeke just hasn't been able to hold on to an advantage state for more than a hit or two.
Yeah, like you said, don't be scared of
Don't
be scared of Little Mac is the plan. He didn't even care that Zeke had a KO punch there.
Yeah.
He's just gonna throw out a hitbox that you can't deal with.
Guess what? KO punch has armor too. He called them out before the armor started.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Like the amount of matchup experience you have to have in order to know that. Like so many people just don't know the Mac matchup. They're like, okay, I back you. But Don has played Zeke so many times that he knows that. Finds a down smash, gonna put himself on the board. And, you know, Don's starting to look like you know, he doesn't want to be here for another hour. He just wants to go home.
It looks like he was playing friendlies with Peanut, like in between like grands and winter finals. Like, it literally looks like he just like understands the matchup at a intellectual level right now.
But sometimes you just go monkey brain for a little bit of a second and gonna just drift right into that up smash, putting Zeke on the board, and with KO punch on deck, this could be a huge opportunity for Zeke to find a lead. But he's got to get back to stage. Somehow routes his way around the cape, getting the tech. That was crazy stuff from both players. But just like that, you side B into a cape, and that's going to be it, Waffle.
Yeah, that was an insane offstage situation, which Don won. Continued it into a combo, which led into another offstage situation, and then ends up getting a cape to get the KO. Don is absolutely playing out of his mind
but
right now.
Not there.
But
that DI.
But Zeke is right there, okay?
Yeah, and the DI, right? So it's just hard to be on point with how many mix-ups Zeke's having. He found the stock off some or stuff there, and if he can get down, if he can avoid getting put in hit stun, 22% would have been KO punch on Mario, but he's not going to find the opportunity whiffing his own F smash, expecting a shield out there because he down angled it. Up angled actually would have connected because it goes a little bit further forward, but instead it's just going to be Don's F smash that's going to connect and close it out.
The battle at the F smash is Mario wins today, but I'm sure Little Mac will be back with another F smash.
That's all, you know.
You know, he might have won the battle, but who's going to win the war, you know?
Well, it certainly looks like Don right now up 2-0, and I'm gonna be honest. If Don gets reverse 3-0'd into 3-0'd and losers again, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pull my headset off and walk away.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure you hold that.
Okay.
I can't speak. But yeah, let's get back into game 3.
I'm gonna drive to another locomotive instead of being here at that house.
Wow. 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 Wow.
If Don is back, cursive Vortex.
You switched? That's crazy.
I was at another local lobby.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. You admitting it in cold daylight. That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
he whiffs another KO punch. Oh my God, is he dead?
Yeah, these back airs from Don have been so good on reaction. He just kind of figured out this timing and he's got it down. Zeke trying to read the roll. Not able to find it, but the side B covers so much space. He's racking on some damage, finding his way back to stage. And his defense has been a lot better, calling out Don's timing on a lot of these smash attacks, and not dying as early as he was before.
Yeah, for sure. He is definitely not dying as early as he did before. Both these players actually have a pretty high percentage now, considering the matchup we're playing. I feel like they haven't had a lot of high percent stocks in this entire set. Yeah,
I'd agree, but the head gonna come in clutch. Up tilt at much too high a percent to combo into anything. You know what will combo? First hit in the second head of F tilt. 1-2, knock you out of the stadium, all the way down to your next stock. And, you know, Don answers right back with this huge combo right now.
Yeah, he is definitely packing on the percent right now. 75, I think, off of one hit and a couple of reads there.
He's packing on the percent like it's some packing peanuts right now. And Little Mac on the screen, you know, might have you thinking just short of death. That would not have killed if it hit, unless the DI was poor. But down tilt into dash attack, that's gonna combo. Oh, keep Mario in the corner and under that platform. Zeke has gotten so much mileage this game off of covering Don's option after landing on the platform.
Yeah, and the jab lock is good. Yep. Very clean stuff from Don here to take Zeke to his last stock potentially of the tournament. Zeke still has a couple of things to say about that, but yeah, it's going to be a lot to stuff out Don here, who has just been playing the matchup so. I'm trying to think of a vocabulary word to use right here,
and
but I can't.
And that was a great pivot walk from Don, trying just to mix his way out of the situation. But Zeke now with one of his own, faking the cross up on the F tilt. And into the up B, gonna call it out. This is last stock for both these players, but Don's got so many more games to work with, whereas Zeke's backs against it.
This is Little Mac territory. He's got a bar at orange and a KO punch looming. Mario's at that perfect percent where KO punch is going to be a viable option, but will Don let him get it?
Yeah,
is the question.
I was gonna say, you know what we haven't seen at all? We haven't seen a lot of floods in these situations, nor have we seen a lot of anything else that up B not gonna make it back to stage, and Don gonna take it with a 3-0. I was gonna say we hadn't seen grabs from Don in a while, and so he might be conditioning to try and find, you know, just like a back throw or a forward throw and put Mac off stage. We haven't really seen it in any of the sets he's played so far tonight, but doesn't need it because guess what? He just won Vortex.
He did win Vortex. Amazing stuff there from Don.
This solves our, we weren't sure if he actually
He did win one, I'm telling you.
Don's won a Vortex. Oh my God, no way.
Don's won another Vortex. Oh my God.
He's won
two.
He has won at least one.
Well, now that he's done,
he's won at least one.
would you say that
I don't know if he's won anymore.
So Waffle AJ, would you say that we're now certain that he's done it?